Time now for ABC4 News Sports with Dana Green.
The 91st edition of the Battle for the Old Wagon Wheel is tomorrow night in Provo. BYU and Utah State have had much different starts to their seasons, but in a rivalry game, anything can happen. Since this could be the last BYU-Utah State game for a while, this year's rivalry game will be extra special.
Maybe the last time we get a chance to face them ever, which is a lot considering it's been played 91 times.
Growing up here in Utah, been surrounded by a lot of BYU fans. I have a lot of good friends that play for BYU right now. And then obviously when you get here to Utah State and play ball, it turns into, it's a full-blown rivalry here.
The Aggies are reeling right now, having lost 3 in a row, but that doesn't mean the Cougars are going to take them lightly.
They're a talented team. They won the Mountain West last year. I think that's a great rivalry. In-state, they're going to come with a lot of energy, regardless of how they perform. We respect them a lot. Utah State will have their hands full with Jaron Hall, who may be coming off his best game as a Cougar when he completed 26 of 32 passes for 337 yards and 4 touchdowns.
I would say he's been somewhat flawless. He's a total package. We didn't see him a year ago. We're seeing him up close and personal this year, and he's playing at a very, very high level.
BYU should get Gunnar Romney back this week, but both teams have short weeks to prepare.
Less days, get a little less rest in between games. With such a quick turnaround, right, you just don't have a lot of time to necessarily prepare for film study.
Utah State has to go through the same thing, so it's not like it's going to be one advantage for the other. But I'm actually excited for it. We get to play 2 games in less than a week. That's awesome.